A morning routine has been critically important to my success as a husband, a father, and a business builder for over 20 plus years. And I start with simple hydration. 48 ounces of water every morning mixed with some BCAA to make sure that I've got the right nutrition set in. And then I help out the family by unloading the dishwasher from the night before. Nobody's up, it's still dark outside every morning, and we take care of business to get the day started off in the right direction. And then it's time to sit down and I do a daily devotional and reading. And the reason I do this is to get really mentally grounded in my faith, grounded for the day, because we can't stress about the future. We can't stress about tomorrow. We can't stress about yesterday, but we can be present in the moment and grounded to be the best versions of ourselves each and every day. And to do that, it takes diving in and being ready for whatever is thrown at us. And today, this particular day, I have Bible study. This is a Tuesday morning. And so I'm preparing for our upcoming Bible study with a preacher, a teacher, an entrepreneur, that's me, and an accountant. So every Tuesday morning, I get the opportunity to meet with a group of guys, and we go through our weekly Bible study. A teacher, a preacher, an entrepreneur, that's me, and an accountant. We all meet every Tuesday morning at 6:30 a.m. Just finished with that, and we go through life. We go through part of the Bible. Super cool, super impactful, super grounding and humbling for me, because I take away so much, because this world is a nasty place we live in. It's hard to stay straight. It's hard to stay aligned at times. And so having those around us to hold us accountable, to learn around, has been amazing. And that's the same thing for entrepreneurship. Getting those around you that support you, that complement your superpower, that prevent your blind spots, that encourage you, and that will hold you accountable. We need all of those roles in our lives and in our careers as entrepreneurs, because it is, I always say, the hardest profession you could choose. And congratulations for choosing that. All right, so now Tuesdays are interesting. I'm gonna go try to get in a short workout. Today is a run day, and then stacked up with meetings, helping other entrepreneurs structuralize, culturalize, and get their businesses ready to operate without them. So find freedom. And in that, sometimes that means exiting. Sometimes that means putting in the right team, processes, systems, playbooks, all that kind of stuff. Sometimes that means helping them grow so they can get out of the stagnation area. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'll take you through that. Stay tuned, and let's get rocking. So small detour. I didn't think I have enough time to run, so pulling the pivot card, gonna go to the coffee shop, take my phone calls, and I'll run later on today. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. In the first call, I did some cold outreach to try to find people in our industry doing similar stuff, and found a gentleman who does a complimentary thing for us. So just gonna talk shop with him, get to know what he's doing, introduce each other, take it from connection, conversation, hopefully opportunity. That's all we gotta do, have conversations with our customers, with our potential network, and just see what opportunities we can find. All right, so had to do the pivot this morning where I couldn't run. I just didn't have time, didn't want to force it in. Had a great call with an amazing human being. You just never know on these cold outreach what the person will be like. The first two calls this morning were amazing. Got a little bit of work in, came home for lunch, did a run, ran 4 miles, easy 9:30 pace, not a big deal on the hilly course, which is crazy. And now sitting down to some lunch-a-rooney. And we're going to continue to focus on that one thing. And I think that's really important for entrepreneurs, is focusing and not getting sporadically crazy. I mentioned time blocking and tracking the time this week, which is a neat exercise just to see where it goes, and holding myself accountable to focusing on right now attracting our ideal client. And that's the first step when you're launching a business. That's the first step when you're growing the business, because without customers, you don't have a business. And so really been intentional about setting up our outreach plan. So there's marketing, which is the organic putting out ads. And then there is hand-to-hand combat which is direct outreach. And that's what I'm really been focused on right now. Doing that through two mechanisms. One is direct messaging folks. And if you hear the wind chimes in the back, that's my wind chimes because I'm at the house. And number two is cold emails. So really focusing right now on those. We'll see if they work. You got to get a list. You got to get the right tools in place. We're using Instantly right now. So we're testing that. We're testing Apollo for the leads. And so far, so good. Limited amount of money that we've spent to get quality data. We think the proof will be in the pudding. So stay tuned. We're going to let you know. I'm going to eat, and then we've got an afternoon full of work. Tonight, we've got 6th grade boys basketball practice, and love doing that. That's a fun form of giving back. And yeah, trying to make impact in everything we do, whether that's building businesses or building entrepreneurs, or in the case of 6th grade boys basketball, building young men.